So let's take a look at some tips for using Safari, which is the default web browser for the Mac. And of course, no matter what you do on your Mac, you're probably going to be using it to browse the web quite a bit. So let's start by looking at tabs. Tabs is a very useful way to view web pages at multiple web pages at the same time. You can open up multiple windows and have like multiple windows and even have them side by side, or overlapping each other or whatever. But tabs are just a lot easier, and they've been around for a while now, so a lot of people already use them. To create a new tab, you can go to File, New Tab, and you got two tabs here. So there's Wikipedia, and then this could be, go to Apple, and then I could do Command T, which is the shortcut. I go to MacMost, and it's easy to switch between these tabs. There are some options as well. So you can go to Safari, Preferences, and under Tabs you have the ability to have command clicking automatically open a new tab. So you can click to replace the current page with the new page you're going to, or command click will automatically open a new tab, leaving the current window open. And you can say when the new tab or window opens, make it active. Also, you can use the command 1 through 9 keys to switch tabs. And there's a bunch of other options here. Depending upon what you've chosen here, it'll tell you things like Command Shift Click will open a link in a new tab. Command Option Click opens a link in a new window and makes it the active window. So there's a bunch of things here for you to pay attention to. Notice I have 3 tabs here, so if I do Command 1, Command 2, Command 3. Really easy way to jump between tabs. Now another thing about tabs is you've got these bookmarks here in your favorites. When you go to bookmarks, you can edit bookmarks. I'll go to Bookmarks, Show Bookmarks, and you've got them here on the left. You can also hide bookmarks, edit the bookmarks, and you can see here I've got favorites. Anything under favorites in bookmarks is going to appear in this favorites bar. And when you click on them, you'll see a list of you'll be able to jump to it if it's, say, something like MacMost right there, just one thing. But if you have something like News, you see there's a bunch of things in this folder. This is a folder that was created there in Edit Bookmarks, and you have the ability to open in new tabs, which you release that instantly opens all of those. The cool thing about this is, say you have a morning routine. There's a news site you check, there's a place you go for email, there's a place you go for work, and all this. You can set this up as a folder in favorites and then use open in new tabs to open all those things at once. And while you're reading one, it's loading in the other. So that's really handy and something I use a lot. Now when you do searches, let's do a search here for Apple, and you end up with a search in your default search engine, and then you go and click a link to go to it. You have the ability to go back to the search. Doesn't matter how deep I get into the site. I click on music, and I can click on accessories, and go deep down in. If I go to history, search results, snapback, it takes me all the way back to the search page. So you can kind of do research that way, going deep down into a search result and then springing back to the actual search page when you want. Now sometimes when you search, you're not searching for something new. You're searching for something you just saw the other day, a couple days ago. It's in your history. So a really cool thing to be able to do is go History, Show All History, and this shows your browser history. But there's a search button, search field right here. So you can search for something. If you remember you were at some site that mentioned apples, you can search for it here, and it might say, oh yeah, 2 weeks ago you visited the site, and it's got that in the title. So think about searching your browser history in addition to searching just the internet in general. Now, one of the annoying things is in modern browsers, usually you go down into an article or something, and you don't see what I see here, which is the full path to that. And the reason I see that is because I have a preference turned on. Safari Preferences under Advanced. So show full web address, and this is what most people see. Just macmost.com, no matter what page of MacMost they're at. But you turn that on, now you can see the full address there instead of just that. And another cool thing that you can do with a page is you can search for content inside the page. So for instance, say if you want to search a page. Let's go to Wikipedia here, and War of 1812, and I want to find references to say Jefferson in here. Let's see if Jefferson's near. I can certainly search the page, search the internet for something, but I want to search this page for it. So I'll do Command F, and it brings up a little search box here, and this is going to search on this page. And sure enough, there's Thomas Jefferson mentioned all the way down here. So that certainly would take me a long time to find if I was just looking through it with my eyes. And you can see it says 6 matches, and I can flip through all the mentions of Jefferson there.